ninamshuku huyo demu supu amenipa. Ananiza, what can you do there? What can you do there? Nasikiza nakaa amuota kila siku, nikimuona nashikwa na kifafa, naanza kuropoka. Hey, you know, like it's shikain.
This guy's a collabo king. This guy's a hit master. This guy's a hook master. This guy's a legend. We have a legend today with us on CTA. Don't take this conversation for granted. We don't here at CTA. We are blessed that somebody would go out of his way to sit down with us and share with us this history. For those of you watching this, Yani, you're blessed to hear this coming out of this guy's mouth. And we seated here are blessed. So thank you, Mr. Lenny. I won't stop telling you that.
Thank you for having
Receive
me.
your flowers in the best way.
Trust me, I'm so honored to be here.
Yeah, and hey, we are 50 more times honored. Sir, you have so many hits.
Yes.
Tunaenda two hits. Let me first tell the guys, we are not going to finish this interview today.
Yeah.
Angalia, tuko hapa tu, na lazima tubongejie hizi ngoma.
Giza inaingia.
6 p.m. inaanza. And you know me, I normally do my hard stop at 6 p.m.
To be honest, I didn't think we'd go this far.
Me, I knew.
I didn't think it would take this long, because I've watched many other CTAs.
That you understand.
Yes, and I didn't think my story can be that long,
bro.
I you know, the way you summarize things and you feel like it's a very short thing. So because we are used to do, you know, the TV normal
and radio,
summarize vitu. Sasa this one is something else.
For the sake of posterity, we lazima to get everything. And also not just that, I like that you're also sharing your life.
Yes.
So as people are thinking, up on a thrive when you're superstar, you're also sharing about your hardships at home.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
Yes.
You're holistically sharing.
Yeah.
Let me ask you actually, before even we enter Juju.
Yeah.
At this time, guys are coming to listen to Ogopa. And by guys, I'm talking about Nigeria. Yes. I'm talking about Tanzania.
Oh, yes.
I'm talking about Uganda.
Yep.
Uganda have proudly come.
Yes. In fact, they're the beginners. Like, they started.
Baby Cool and Chameleon need to come to CTA so that people can understand the impact of Ogopa.
You have to.
We exported that sound there.
Yes. Those two Kwanzaa.
And
in
those
fact,
are the biggest artists.
Like a guy for Chameleon, I believe he has a story, you know, like a serious story to tell.
Bagya!
Hey,
That's Baby Cool.
And Chameleon is another dude.
Yeah.
Yani crazy. Both of them, by the even Baby
Yeah.
Cool, Manze, Kwanzaa, the presence they have when working your stage. Those guys. Kwanzaa, I remember those days walikuanga, Red Sun, Chameleon, Baby Cool. Working your stage. You guy, you can't perform. Okay. Sahau.
Wamemaliza.
Wamemaliza. Wamekill.
This story is insane. I'm actually going to go to Uganda. I started with Zambia, but I should have started with East Africa.
Yes.
So Uganda and Tanzania.
Yeah.
I was actually supposed to go this November.
Yes.
But stories of Kenya bado zinashika.
There's a lot. Bado tu ni nyingi.
So when I go there, I'll line up even Bobby Wine, Chameleon.
Yeah.
A few other guys.
Yeah.
Baby Cool and more guys.
Yeah, we need to hear their stories because they have done a lot.
Okay. So, but what I'm asking is, you begin to see Tanzanians coming. You're beginning to see, people say that we exported this sound to Nigeria.
Yeah.
How true is that from your perspective?
Well, all I know is that there are some artists, even people like Dibanj, who came into Kenya to look for the Kapuka sound.
What?
And not just Kina Dibanj, there are even guys, like there's a producer I'm working with right now, whom I'm not going to mention, who told me he came from Congo, but Lucas is the one who actually looked for him. Lucas, there's some song he did, and Lucas wanted to know who did that song. Because you know Lucas, like I said, he has an ear for music, so he really liked what this guy does. I think, let me just say his name. He's called Mastola. Mastola is equally very talented, and he's like he can play the keys, he can play the guitar. and he has actually worked with people like Koffi Olomide. Yeah, I think he's the one who did Selfie for Koffi Olomide.
Whoa.
Yes, and he's produced quite a lot of artists, and he's here in Kenya. And Mastola came to Kenya because of Lucas.
Wow.
Yeah, he told me he came to Kenya because of Lucas. Like, Mastola used to wonder who is behind this production of this kind of music that he's hearing from Kenya. Yes. So he also was looking forward to meeting this guy. Yeah, so there's a lot of... Imagine Mastola has roots in Congo, and he has roots in Burundi, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, and Rwanda. So he's a very talented guy. He's done a song for me in my album, and I believe it's one of the best songs in my album.
Because there's an album you're working on currently.
Yes, right now I'm working on an album.
That's going to come out.
Yes.
So Mr. Lenny is back.
Yes, I'm back.
Okay.
Well, I've been around.
Yeah.
It's just that
you never left. The
I
hits
never left. Yes, yes.
The hits never left.
Absolutely. So,
but there's new music.
There is new music, and I've worked with various producers.
Okay.
And mainly from Malindi. We have some very serious producers out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that growth and diversity of producers.
Yes, we decided to just go another direction, like a different directions. Like we decided we're not gonna sit in Nairobi and just,
be in the bubble.
Yes, we wanna experiment, and I can tell you it's worked, and it's working.
Okay, don't worry. We'll
Yes.
definitely have to come back to talk about this album, because even before this, you have another album.
Yes.
There's another album that you released.
Yes.
So guys need to know that you have got your own songs.
Absolutely.
Zinakam. But now, Juju.
Juju.
Tell us about meeting Nameless and how this song came to be.
Yeah. So, after I worked with Isa, and I've worked with the Kunguru and Kinagugs and all that, I met Nameless. So when I met him, I think I met him just before Isa died. And then I even told him about the story for the name. And we laughed about it, and we were like, wow, how this world works, like what are the chances that we are going to meet up and even discuss about this. And Nameless, immediately we just clicked and we became very good friends. And he had already started working on his album, On Fire. So when Isa passed on, we recorded Juju. We met, and this is how we did it. So we first became pals, even before working on anything. We just became friends.
You'd meet in the studio?
Yeah, we'd meet in the studio. We became so close. I think after that Storo, when I told him, by the way, I'm so and so, and I was part of the group Nameless. He's like, what? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I was the other guy. So I was trying to find out now, so how did that go? Because I know they met with Kiama, Dr. Pepper.
So now anakupatia your story.
Yeah, sana nipatia story of how it all went down, So I found it very funny, and we laughed about it, and we became friends, and he showed me his place. He had just moved in some SQ Apple. There's
South
that
B.
junction, South B, just next to highway. That junction for Ngiang to highway. So he invited me to his place. We sat there, we talked, and we clicked. And after that, now I started visiting. I started visiting him, and after a while, he moved to now across the road inside huko Mali highway iko. He moved to a main house. Akatoka kwa ile 1 bedroom. It was a 1 bedroom. So he moved and went to the main house. So when he moved, now he really began working on his album. So Lucas would give him some tracks, and he'd go and try and come up with songs here and there. And every morning he would wake up and try and write songs and all that. So one day I went and I slept over. I don't know what we were doing, but I ended up sleeping over. So in the morning, Sale tumeamuka, he used to wake up very early, and then akiamuka tu hivi, the first thing, anafinya hiyo play mazee, matracks anagongesha huko, noma sana. So me as I'm there, I'm just listening because he would play different tracks. He played a particular track. Hey, mazee, nikasikia mazee track inanipatia vibe flani. And I'm like, wow, this thing is fire. So I went closer. I went to, one of the rooms he had turned into like a studio. So I went closer and I started listening, and I listened. And he used to write songs, and anatoka kwa nyumba, anaingia, anarudi, like he's all over trying to write, you know. But at that particular time, he was just playing instrumentals. He wasn't even writing. So I think that's how he used to look for inspiration. So so mazee akaanza kucheza hiyo track, nikaisikia nikamwambia mazee, hii track ni noma mazee, hebu play it again, keep playing it. Akaendelea kuicheza. So while I'm there, nikaanza tu kupata ideas, melodies, because that's how I create music.
Like that.
So I'm like, nasikia kitrack inacheza, and I'm like, like that. And so like Moski's like, what is that? Wow, Ebu, keep on playing that melody, keep on doing it. Anasikiza. Yeah, nah man, that's nice. That's really cool. That's cool. Hey, son, nikiona ameingia into vibe, sasa pia mimi naingia into
energy on energy.
Maze. Wow. So I started writing the words, and I'm like, amenipa Juju, amenipa Juju. So I didn't know what I'm just trying to come up with words. Amenipa, ndio sasa baadaye, amenipa Juju, ni majuju, nimesha chizi. Wow. Monski's like, yes.
We got it.
This is it. This is it, bro. So he's like, sawa, wacha niandike. We, jamaa akakaa chini brana, akachukua kalamu na karatasi,
pen and pad.
We, Moski wrote verse 1. Nina mushuku huyo demu supu amenipa. Ananiza, what can you do there? Nasikiza nakaa amuota kila siku, nikimuona nashikwa na kifafa, naanza kuropoka. You know, like it's shikain. Mazee, tukamaliza verse 1.
And you're feeling it.
And we are feeling it. Verse 2. Nimesha chizi, nipeleke hospitali, nione daktari, anipe tembe fulani. Jamaa kaendelea, akapiga mistari. Boss. So ikafika mahali pia mimi kona hapana, lazima nimalizie. Na sasa nimeamua ya kwamba mimi nitaenda kuona witch doctor. Na sasa nimeamua ya kwamba mimi Mr. Lenny nitaona witch doctor. Boss. Monski alipigia Lucas akamwambia, we got a song. We got a hit, man. We got a song.
And that beat where it's like you rapping, ni kama
ni kama nimechizi, nimerogwa na huyu manzi ameniwahi. I think that came later. After Lucas did the track. So Lucas, remember, he'd given Nameless a couple of tracks, and there was that particular track that we were listening to. So we went with that track into the studio. We recorded with that track the verses na chorus ile nilikuwa nayo na bridge, and then later on after we got that, Lucas made now the instrumental for not Juju, the Juju now that you guys get to listen to. That's when now we finish with now sasa hiyo bridge. Yes, and then tukamaliza song. Wow, let me tell you, Nameless was on fire for real. Yeah, Mosky was on fire. So he continued, he went ahead after recording the song, after we were done, he already had started thinking about the video.
Wow.
Yeah. After me, I didn't even know what was going to happen after that, but Mosky was already thinking about it. So we sat, we talked about it, and he's like, you know what? Because I'm working on my album, let's put this one on my album, Juju now, and then we'll work on another song, and the other song is gonna be on your album. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, haina shida, ni sawa. So we recorded the song, Lucas akafanya mambo yake, we released the song.
Without a video?
Yes.
Okay.
The video, which we had, I think we had shot the video, but we released the song without a video first.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think Nameless had traveled or something. I think he had gone for a tour in the UK or something like that. Then he came back, and then now we shot Juju.